I don't even remember what we were doing last in this game. We will see. We will see. Do. Hey, Beard Lasers. What's up, buddy? The Flood, good morning. I'm new to the channel. I watched some RimWorld on YouTube and had to find him live. Well, hello, D Flood. Welcome to the channel, friendo. A sneeze for you. Thanks for being here. That awkward moment when you remembered you were petting the heck out of your kitty this morning. But Gary Kuhn needed it. He needed the pets. Okay, we can conquer more Asia Minor. I think that's our next big thing, isn't it? Take a look. Oh, that's right. We gotta go meet Mithridates. Let's go do that first. This is gonna be a thing. Do 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 do. Ooh, Sayori. Interesting. Okay. Okay. We are going over here. Wait, is it not tracking? Yep. Let's do it. Can you recap what happened in this game yesterday? Not too much. We're kind of taking over the countryside. We're burninating the peasants. We went back and met with our head honcho. We found out that the guy that tried to kill us and take our family is in cahoots with Mithridates, who is the big bad in the area. So we're going currently to meet with him, and I'm sure this is going to end swimmingly. Yeah. Do we have to own the game for the extension to work? No, not at all. No, you don't need to own the game at all for the Twitch extension to work. Yep. I do believe you have to be on PC though, if I'm not mistaken. As you're riding down a twisted path, a group of formidable-looking bandits emerge from the side of the road and surround you with a well-rehearsed coordination.
All right. I know what you're thinking. You're soldiers and you are Romans. Surely you can deal with a few bandits. But this is our home, and we've had ample time to prepare for you. Wouldn't it be much easier if you just pay us a small fee and pass along in peace?
I feel like this wouldn't be an event if I couldn't get some sizable injury. I really don't want any injuries. Go for XP. I don't think these events ever go into combat. At least we haven't seen that yet. We've never seen one of these events go into combat. What we've seen is our characters getting huge injuries we can't help. I'm gonna try it. I will not be threatened by the likes of you. Oh, great. Okay. This one is going to combat. Fantastic. Hell yeah. That is what I am talking about. Okay. Oh, I'm not bringing Cineros? We're doing it. It's the first time this has happened. That's great. That's great. Oh, wow. These guys aren't messing around. Okay.
The Romans need to be taught a lesson. Let us begin.
Okay. Let us begin, chat. Let us begin. We're gonna interrupt over here. I'm a little bit worried these guys are going to be able to just jump down and punch us in the face. Great. Okay. Do I move you back? I'm gonna get attacked if I do. All right. Can I use you to... Let's do this. Logistics. Keep you up with everyone else. That means you should be able to move to here now. You're gonna be attacked though. Let's go for this. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nope. But with you, you can do this. Not see target. Go to here. Boom. Boom. Great. All right, for you, let's move you back here. Move you back here too. Catch him on fire. He's bleeding, so he's dead next turn. And then our main archer. Not going to be killing anyone, unfortunately. I could kill him. He's probably dead anyway, but whatever. And then we'll set you on fire. Okay. That's it. Ow. Box 96 coming in hard. Now, when these guys start moving, I'm hoping... okay. Rude. Damn. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, did they interrupt her? Why isn't she firing her interrupt? Oh, no. What is going on here? Oh, dude. This is bad news bears. That whole... I guess the interrupt didn't work at all.
I've had enough!
What are you doing? Bestia, you little... What? Yeah, why didn't you fire at all? You were supposed to, like, lay into this group here. Does anyone know why that didn't work? That was my whole plan, was to get her to cover that entire side, and then instead they just walked in and didn't do anything. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what happened here. She's no longer focused. Goonstrom inflicts 4... Oh, right there. There it is. There it is. Julia Kalida is no longer interrupting. Goonstrom inflicted 4 damage. Julia is no longer focused. So it's because that person went first. I didn't even know you could knock them out of that. I didn't even know that. Shit. Well, this is trouble. This is trouble. Well, you know what? Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Because now that I know that you can get knocked out of that, I'm not going to use that for her. When we know we're going to get attacked, that's just going to be death. So let's pick a side and kind of move to that this time. Save scum. Okay. We're going to move over here and do our best. Actually, we're going to move over here, and I think we're going to try to get up here. Can we go around this side? We can. Okay, cool. That's what we're going to do this time.
Seems the Romans need to be taught a lesson.
Kiter 92. 5 years already. It's always a good time to be here, even when I sit some games out and don't watch that much during that time. It's always a pleasure to return. Thank you so much, our friend Kiter 92, for the 5 years of support. You just save scum when you won? Ah, it's fine. I want to do this. I want to do this right. Yeah. I mean, we easily could have won that time, but I'd rather do it right. I'd rather do it right. Okay, let's go to you first. Get everyone moving. Do the same as last time. We'll charge you in first. Ah! Go up and poke this guy in the eyeball. Beautiful. And you're going to run in. Slicey dicey. Slicey dicey. Okay. You're just going to run back. Actually, you're not going to do anything. Yeah, you're going to run back to here. You are going to... He's hitting for 9 damage, which is super unfortunate. That is just not enough to do anything. Let's see. How much are you hitting for? Yeah, you're not hitting for enough either. Okay. Let's do this first. Did that do 8? It did. Okay, so I think he's going to burn next turn. That's great. Move you back to here. For our girl here, you've got 3 shots. Let's finish. Oh. Go here first. Finish this guy off. Okay. Then we're going to pop that dude. And then retreat you back to here. And then for our girl here, let's try this again with her. But I'm going to try to pull her like way back. And then we'll interrupt like here. Let's try that. He's dead. Great. Only 3 remaining. Ow. Lancing.
Malaka, get out of my
Great.
way!
Great. That was perfect. Oh, see, this time she's nailing them. Beautiful. Julia is no longer interrupting. I'm going to have to check something after this fight. Remind me after that, chat. Remind me about interrupting after this fight. Ooh, Jesus. What is Harry? I like how the name marks the person. I don't think we're supposed to be able to see them. Whoops. Versus Lovovich with the 22 months. Thank you, thank you. Okay. You kill him.
Run! Run for your lives!
Cool. Great. I like it. I was expecting headless enemies with bombs for hands. You know, honestly, we could only have been so lucky. At the end of the day. It does sound just like them, though, now that you mention it. Oh, Lord. Man, there's a lot of loot on this map. I kind of wonder if we should have gone after the head honcho, bro. I wonder if he would have had like some kind of special loot. What is this? Oh, nice. How's the game been so far? It's been good. I've been enjoying it. Maybe. Yeah, I think we can give that to an archer. Look at you. What are you using? Crit damage 2, all resistance 4. Yeah, it's just better. And now you look like a bunny. It's a double win. It's a double win. go over here. Grab this stuff, and I think we're good. What difficulty we're on? We're on hard, I want to say. Linen. That means we can make another bandit. Great. Great, great, great. 6 to 9. With crit damage, too. We're going to break it down. More linen. Man, this was a super lucrative event. Jeez. Lots of great loot, some experience. Oh, okay. So here's what I'm a little confused about. So if I look at skills, here's Interrupt. Interrupt can now attack 2 targets before it ends, right? That's what it's doing. Okay, so it does that via skills. 2 targets, which we just saw last round. When it fires at the second target, it cancels the interrupt. Upon dealing a killing blow with an interrupt attack, the stance does not end, allowing you to make another interrupt attack. So either this bow adds the second passive onto the main skill, or it's just broken. Because she one-shot both the enemies in the last attack. She absolutely one-shot both of them. They were both 10 HP creatures, and she did 10 to both of them. So she killed both of them. Maybe it can only trigger once? Well, then it should have triggered 3 times. She ended after 2. I think the bow messes with the passive skill. I think so as well. Blacko says it's not broken. Well, explain how that worked then. She one-shot both of the interrupt targets that she had, and then it ended the interrupt. Maybe Julia's just being lazy? Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking too. Was the other enemy outside of the 160-degree cone? Oh, it's not that she stopped firing. It's that she dropped the stance. So she killed one target, and then when the other target died, she stopped interrupting. It works for me every time. It has 2 charges and continues the first or second charge every time it kills a target. So DLS Black Ghost, you're saying that your Julia with that bow has basically unlimited interrupt as long as she gets kills? You have absolutely killed more than 2 people with a single interrupt? Oh, Garion says, might be the passive causing an issue. I killed 6 people in a row last night. Oh, dude. Okay, so something is bugged. Something is bugged. Yeah, that definitely... So we just witnessed it not work. Weird. Okay. Maybe do you out of curiosity, Gary and DLS, do you guys have the passive? Serial killers in chat. I killed 4 people last night. I killed 6 people in a row last night. Yeah. You don't have the passive, says Garion. Oh. Okay. No, being untrained shouldn't have anything to do with it. That should have nothing to do with it. Or, I mean, theoretically, it shouldn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, it sounds like it just maybe sucks. We'll have to maybe I don't, there was a dev here yesterday. Maybe they can confirm it, or deny it. Maybe they can deny it. It works fine. It's you're not working, Cohh. You need to work on your bugs. That's right. I believe it. I believe it. Hey, Gary Kuhn. Gary Kuhn, first of his name. Okay, we are heading up to Chur. That's a lot of guards, bros, and...
Something's afoot.
Oh, whip, whip, whip. No? Damn. hate missing those things.
Welcome to our peaceful town. I hope all is well with your war.
Sounds like a mom. How's your war going, dearie? I hope you're having a good war. Okay, make sure you're eating well. Great. Go up. Come on. Thanks, Mom. Are you winning, son? Are you winning? Boop. Boop, boop. Okay. Boop.
We meet again. Go right in. Everyone is waiting for you.
Okay. Relatively nondescript house.
Welcome and well met. I believe I do not need to remind you of our agreement about the nature of this meeting.
Stab everyone?
Of course not.
Oh, don't
I am
stab
well
everyone.
aware of the nature of your arrangement.
Chat, don't stab everyone.
Delightful.
Thanks, Rizm.
Settle down then. And just to make it clear, you both agreed to not bear arms inside my villa. This rule is meant to discourage combat. Combat in this case includes but is not limited to hand-to-hand engagements. Refreshments will be served in a moment. Enjoy yourselves, and please, try to refrain from killing each other.
If this is meant to intimidate me, I have to admit, Lucullus, you have done better than anyone else before you. I'm afraid I do not know what you're referring to.
We've met before.
You have? I see. My compliments. We've met in the middle of my own war camp, where your companion was posing as one of my soldiers. Be careful, Lucullus. This one's quite skilled in spycraft. I will keep it in mind.
Yeah, we
Very
probably
well.
should have told him
Let us
that.
start. Tell me how I can help you. First of all, Mithridates Megas, I am pleased that you came to meet me. There's a certain individual you've been keeping as
Bro
a
still has his wine.
guest.
Love it.
It would make me happy to see him reunited with his family. I'm sure that would make you happy and place you in a significantly better strategic position. Forgive me for being selfish in this case, but you should know that his release would certainly not make me happy. And I'm mostly concerned with my own happiness. Besides, I'm quite fond of my new friend Cohh. Why would I let him go? He's a valuable guest. Certainly, you don't expect me to roll over and give him up to you. Not at all. But my intention here is not to bring about your defeat. I highly doubt that. My intention is making sure we both win. Over the course of this war, we have captured nearly 1,000 of your soldiers, which are held in my camp as prisoners. I have no interest in feeding your men. We would both be best served by an exchange of hostages. One man for the lives of 1,000. I'd call that a fair trade, would you not? An interesting proposal. But Cohh is of immense strategic value to me. In order to make this trade, I would need to see my strategic position improved. I'm sure I can be persuaded into parting with your co-consul in exchange for, say, your departure from Asia Minor with all your legions. I doubt you'd agree to that.
What about Archelaus?
He's alive. That does pique my interest. I'll have to consider it. Perhaps over a glass of wine.
Is this dude gonna poison us?
Indeed. All this talk made me thirsty.
Dude.
My ward should order our wine.
Dude. Okay, we are gonna play this 100% by the books. Now, we know, for those that weren't here yesterday, We know that Mithridates, which interestingly enough, him doing this actually coined a term that exists to this day, which basically means by treating yourself with tiny amounts of poison over time, you can gain immunity to certain types of poison. And this is something that Mithridates did historically. So we know that he's immune to poison. So if we tried to poison him, that would just make us look dumb. It wouldn't work. So we are not going to do that. But on that note, I wonder if he's going to try to do that to us.
I have already prepared the best wine for my guests. We did not spare any expense.
Give the drinks to me, I will check them for poison.
How dare you accuse me like that? Check the drinks all you want. I'm not a murderer. Go now. I shall bring your drinks.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see this deal go through.
Ah, good wine. Refreshes the mind indeed.
These Asian wines are rather dry. I prefer those they make in Africa.
To each their own. I'll make you one final offer. I have no interest in handing over Cohh. But since you have shown goodwill, I may be willing to release 200 of your legionari.
Wait, what?
In exchange for the release of Arculeus, who you claim you have captured.
Archelaus' ambush on Legio Vitrix at Mytilene. I would like to apologize for anyone that actually knows how these words are pronounced, for my verbal pillaging of your culture. Let's just say that. Okay. Cost us the lives of more than a cohort. It would be an injustice for us to give him over in exchange for anything less than we lost that day.
You expect 500 men in exchange for one general? I will release 350.
Hit us with a
We know how important Archelaus is to you. Indeed, we have witnessed his skill firsthand.
Hit us with a tree
We must have a full cohort in exchange for him.
Fine, fine. A full cohort then.
We have a deal.
I am not in the mood to eat any longer.
Ooh.
Stay and enjoy our host's hospitality if you'd like. Next time we meet, it will be on the battlefield.
That was some masterful negotiation. Well done.
Sort of. We didn't get what we
Go
wanted.
on, I'll stay here a little longer. I have some things I wish to discuss with our host. And some local delicacies I'd like to taste.
I mean, I feel like that was sort of okay. I don't know.
What can I do for you?
Who are you?
My name is Laumen Dondas. I'm a landowner, farmer, and merchant.
This is quite the villa. You must make a fine living.
I'm certainly not complaining. I am well liked in Troas. People know me as someone who invests in the community and guides us towards prosperity.
I have to admit, it seems like there is a lot of little things that the player can do to really change their experience. This house that we're meeting in now, we could have attacked and cleared earlier. And I'm wondering if we could have killed this guy, which then like leads us to believe like what would have happened here. So there's, you know, the guy that we just changed for the host, we could have killed him. So there's just all sorts of little stuff that you can do in your playthrough that seems to have a relatively tangible effect, which is pretty cool. What can you tell me about the village?
There is little to tell. We are an idyllic, quiet community of fishermen and farmers. Our market is small, but it serves a large area.
Reload and try poisoning him? I don't want to. No, I'll let you guys do that in your own game if you want to. Yeah.
Produce
Or maybe we'll play
and,
this again down the road.
many fish. My business is preservation of fish through smoking and salting.
I kinda wanna save that.
Distribution to our neighboring towns.
Thank you for your time. I'm fine with our option there. I'm totally fine with it. Over here. Hi.